Hello everybody, let's continue the language class. Now we're going to study step 10. Under step 10 we have learned sentence meaning 1 and here are some exercise. After completion of 12 different types of format, okay, you have to complete this also. You have to translate into English. For example, हामी घर जान्छौं. हामी घर जान्छौं. That shows the immediate action. Immediately we plan to go home. So here must be subject plus bhavan bhapai form. So हामी plural, so bhavan must be here. We go home. In this way I can translate. Okay. Similarly, तिमी अंग्रेजी सिक्छौ. It also shows the simple present or immediate action. Okay. So you, तिमी means you always takes plural verb. So verb 1 you can use. You learn English. In this way you can keep doing all. ओ यहाँ आउँछ. This also shows in immediate action. उनीहरूले हामीलाई मद्दत गर्ने छन्. That shows future action. Simple future action. Okay. Action will be in the incoming time. So just change into English using will. म हिजो मैरा गएको थिएँ. गएको थिएँ already finished action. So you must use had plus verb 3 form here. उसको भाइले उनलाई बोलाएको छ. That shows बोलाएको छ, खाएको छ. That shows just completed action in Nepali language. So खाएको छ, that shows the just finished action. So in English, has a plus verb 3 format you must use here. If you use other form, that would be wrong. उनीहरू र हामीहरू भोलिसम्ममा पोखरा पुगिसकेको हुनेछौं. That shows finished action in the future. Okay, will have plus verb 3 form you can use for this. So in this way you can just try. Okay, try until you feel very easy to write and speak fluently. So these all exercises are just for you. Keep doing for you. Now let's go step 11, sentence meaning 2. If you are able to complete sentence meaning 1, that means if you are able to form 12 different types of statements, okay, then you need to go step 11. But until you complete step 10, please, you have to repeat that again. Then only you have to come here. Then step 11, sentence meaning 2. Here again we are going to study more different types of statements and their meanings. Okay, let's see. Has, have, had plus noun phrase form. Sometimes subject, after subject there would be has, have, had and noun phrase. If the sentence is in this form, then such statements will have different meaning. For example, he has a car. Here has is main verb here. This is not auxiliary verb. Has is actually auxiliary verb, but here is functioning as main verb. So he has a car means उसँग कार छ, or he has got a car means also उसँग कार छ in Nepali meaning. He had a car. Had is main verb here. Okay, and that shows the past action had. So he had a car means उसँग कार थियो, or he had got a car means also उसँग कार थियो. He will have a car. उसँग कार हुनेछ. That shows the future action. He will have got a car means also उसँग कार हुनेछ. Here have is main verb, but here is got is main verb. Okay, will have auxiliary verb. Similarly, there are two types of statements. In two ways you can speak such a statement. उसँग कार छ, उसँग कार थियो, उसँग कार हुनेछ. That shows in such meaning in Nepali language. In this way you can just think in your language and try to make so many statements, okay, until you feel easy. Now this is your turn to change into English. मसँग धेरै पैसा छ. That's the present action. So I have a lot of money, you can say. उसँग धेरै पैसा थियो. That shows past action. So he had a lot of money, or he had got a lot of money. Similarly, उसँग धेरै पैसा हुनेछ. He will have a lot of money, or he will have got a lot of money. In this way you can just change into English. These all the exercises are for you. These all the exercises are for you. Please, you can try. And they are not sufficient. You can form so many statements in your language and try to change into English and try to speak them out, okay, in normal speed. until you feel easy to speak correctly. You need to repeat and repeat and repeat again. Now let's go sentence meaning 3. This sentence meaning 3 also helps us to form different types of statements again. After subject we can use is, am, are, was, were, will be, shall be, noun or adjective can be there, we have learned. But what do they mean? I will tell you. He is a doctor means who doctor ho. Okay. After is, noun we can use, that means who doctor ho, he is doctor. He was a doctor means who doctor थियो, was where shows past action. Similarly will, he will be a doctor, that will shows future action. ऊ डॉक्टर हुनेछ, ऊ डॉक्टर हो, ऊ डॉक्टर थियो, ऊ डॉक्टर हुनेछ. Such type of meaning, if you want to express such type of sense, then you have to use such format. Similarly, let's go ahead. There is water in the bottle. Bottle na pani cha. If there is no any clear subject while speaking, then in English you can use there. Okay. There was water in the bottle. Bottle na pani थियो. There will be water in the bottle. Bottle na pani हुनेछ in the future. Similarly, it is good to dance. नाच्नु राम्रो हो. There is no any clear subject, so it we can use for this. If there is no any clear subject, then there or it we can use. If you are showing the any place, then there you can use. If you want to indicate any subject, if there is no any clear subject and you need to put any subject, in this case you can use it. It is good to dance. Okay. It was good to visit. घुम्नु राम्रो थियो. That was in the past tense. It will be good to be honest. इमानदार हुनु राम्रो हुनेछ. It will be good to be honest. So be familiar with such type of statements. Okay. From here you have to learn. You should be able to generate so many statements with the help of using this bebop. They are very common in everyday use. Now your duty is to translate into English. तिमी र हामी इमानदार छौं. You and we are honest. तिमी फटा हौ. You are nutty. ऊ राम्रो छ. He is good. In this way you can change into English. You can form so many exercises, or you can write so many statements in your language and change into English and try to speak them. Now let's go step 12. Under step 12 again we have to study sentence meaning 4. This step also helps us to understand more meanings about statement over so many different statements. Okay, let's see. For present advice or suggestion, if you want to give advice to someone in the present time, then you have this format: should, ought to, have to plus verb 1. Should or have to or ought to plus verb 1. Here should be have to. Okay. He should go home. He ought to go home. He has to go home. That's the advice. If you want to give advice to someone, then you can use this format. And if here is singular subject, you can use has to. If there is plural subject, you can use have to. Okay. Now let's go other. For fast advice or fast suggestion, if you want to give advice in the past, then you have this format: should or ought to have plus verb 3 form, or had to plus verb 1 form. He should have gone home. He should have gone home. ऊ घर जानु पर्थ्यो. He ought to have gone home. ऊ घर जानु पर्थ्यो. He had to go home. ऊ घर जानु पर्थ्यो. That shows the past advice. Similarly, number 3, for present necessity, subject plus need to plus verb 1 or need plus noun or pronoun you can use if you want to show any necessary statements. For example, he needs to go home. ऊ घर जानु आवश्यक छ. He needs a house. उसलाई घर आवश्यक छ. Similarly, number 4, for past necessity, if you want to express in the past using the same necessity sense, then you can have this format: needed to plus verb 1, needed plus noun or pronoun. Let's say he needed to go home. ऊ घर जानु आवश्यक थियो. He needed a house. उसलाई घर आवश्यक थियो. 5 number, for compulsion or strong advice. If you want to give any very strong advice, then must plus power 1 form you can use. He must go home means ऊ घर जानै पर्छ anyhow. Okay. Number 6, for present possibility. Present possibility that shows not sure. If you are not confirmed about some action, then you can have this form and may, might plus power 1. He may go home or he might go home. ऊ घर जान्छ होला. It means not sure. Next, number 7, for past possibility. You can use might have plus verb 3. He might have gone home. ऊ घर जान्थ्यो होला. And past possibility. Similarly, 8 number, for present ability. Subject was can plus verb 1. He can go home. ऊ घर जान सक्छ. That's the one kind of ability. If you want to express an ability type statement, then can plus verb 1 you can use. जान सक्छ, खान सक्छ. You can learn English fast like this. 9 number, for past ability, could plus verb 1 you can use. He could go home. ऊ घर जान सक्थ्यो or ऊ घर जान सक्यो. So for the both meaning you can use could plus verb 1 in English. सक्थ्यो and सक्यो. For conditional past and present liking, you can use would plus verb 1. He would go home. It means this is conditional past actually. He would go home. ऊ घर जान्थ्यो. It means he didn't go home always actually. This is not past habitual action actually. This is conditional past. He would go home means उसलाई भनेको भए ऊ घर जान्थ्यो. He would go home. If I said him, if I asked him, he would go home. In this context, you can use would plus verb 1. But sometimes would can be used to show past habitual action also. Okay, in English. But mainly you can use would for this situation. And next, would we can use for expressing liking also. I would choose tea than coffee. मलाई कफी भन्दा टी मन पर्छ. I would choose tea than coffee. I like better tea than coffee. That means I would like to go to visit zoo. Okay, like this. Next, 11 number, for past habitual action, we have used to plus verb 1 format. He used to go home fast. He used to go home fast. It means in the past time he always used to go home very fast. Nowadays he doesn't do so. He just walks very slowly. Similarly, I used to study English very much. Means I used to study English a lot, but I don't do so nowadays. Okay, so if there is habitual action in the past habitual action, then you can use to plus verb 1 format. It is very common in English. Next, number 12, for bravery you can have this form dare plus verb 1. He dare go home. ऊ घर जान साहस गर्छ. He dare kill tiger. ऊ टाइगरलाई मार्ने साहस गर्छ. It means how dare you speak to me. Okay, in this way we can express the daring statements here, bravery type statements. So 1 number, 12 number, again you need to practice. You have to repeat this. You can take time until and unless you are able to speak correctly in the correct situation. You need to repeat and practice. Okay, I will provide you some exercise here. हामीले अंग्रेजी सिक्नु पर्छ. Now you change into English. We सिक्नु पर्छ means that shows the ability, present ability. So we can learn English. In this you can make तिमी आज आउनै पर्छ. That shows the very strong advice. So must you can use you must come today. In this way try to complete this all. Okay, and other some exercises are here. Please you just try to change into English, and if you need more you can just make such statements in your language and try to change into English. Okay, these all you can try. That's all for today. Thank you. If your time is very fruitful from this video, then please don't forget to subscribe and like the button for more videos. Thank you class. Bye.